What's the most devastating thing someone did to you that no one else even noticed? I was 15 when my mom stopped speaking to me, and no one really asked why. It started slowly, like most things do. First, she just got quieter, then she stopped coming to my room, then dinner became silent, and eventually I realized she was talking to everyone in the house but me. I wasn't grounded, I hadn't done anything, no fight, no yelling, just cold, calculated silence. My dad said she was stressed, my older brother said maybe I should apologize, even though I didn't know for what. And my grandma, who lived with us, just told me to be patient because mothers go through phases. But weeks passed, then months, and nothing changed. She'd walk past me in the hallway like I didn't exist, wouldn't even look at me. If I tried to speak, she'd sigh or walk out of the room. And on holidays, she'd hand everyone a gift, but mine would be left on the counter with a sticky note that said, "From Mom." I cried myself to sleep so many nights trying to figure it out. Then one night, I heard my parents arguing, and I stood outside their door, heart pounding, and I heard her say, "I can't look at her without thinking of what he did." I didn't understand at the time, but that line stuck in my head like a splinter. Years later, I finally got the truth. When I was 21, my grandma was dying, and I went to visit her in the hospital. She was heavily medicated, but lucid enough to talk, and she said, "I always thought your mom was wrong for blaming you. You were just a baby." And I froze. She told me that when I was 2 years old, a man my mom trusted had hurt me. Not in a way I could remember, but enough to destroy something in her. He was someone close, someone she thought would protect us, and apparently she never got over it. She blamed herself for letting it happen, but instead of turning that anger inward, she turned it toward me. Because looking at me reminded her of the failure she could never accept. She couldn't see me as her daughter anymore, only as the wound she never healed, and no one in the family ever confronted her. Because on the surface, everything looked fine. I still lived at home, I was fed, clothed, she didn't hit me, and she wasn't cruel in ways people notice. Just absent, emotionally erased. After that day in the hospital, I never went back home, I didn't go to her birthday, I didn't call on holidays, and when people asked why I just said we grew apart, because the truth felt too heavy to explain, I still think about that line sometimes. I can't look at her without thinking of what he did. It wasn't my fault, but she made me carry it anyway.